Oh my god. Eren has started his own militia? Is this a cult? It's starting to feel like a cult. Generic control in the deck goes. We're back with some more Attack on Titan. Today we have Season 4, Part 1, Episode 12 is called Guides. Last episode was so ironic because Gabi met up with Sasha's family and they have no idea that that's Sasha's family and that Gabi killed Sasha. And it's just going to be crazy when that reveal happens. I'm not really sure what else is going on with the whole Eren situation and Flock and people being on Eren's side and they're being about to get thrown into a war and all that fun stuff. If you want to show reaction to the last episode, I'll leave it right up there. Also, be linked down below in the description. Also, go to playlist on my channel with all the other Attack on Titan reactions going in chronological order if you want to watch and enjoy those and watch along with me. I hope you're having a wonderful day and hopefully I can make it a tiny little bit better. Also, shout out to the patrons because I couldn't do this if it was not for them. They allow me to have a paywall on the channel. I read every single one of your comments, leave some down below. Also, the patrons get all my videos a day early. Also, if you want to become a insane or super insane patron, you get a chance to win a signed duck every single month. This is actually EJ's. EJG, this is going to him. I just haven't shipped it up because I don't have time to breathe. I'm also trying to buy a house right now. So that's just one more thing that's on the list of to-do list. Also, just finish my taxes. So things are going crazy. I work myself to death, but as long as it makes your day a tiny little better, then it's all worth it. But let's go ahead and jump into episode 12. It's called Guides. We have no more credit scenes for season 4 or part 1, I guess. All right, episode 12, Guides. Give me the mature audience warning. Yes, we love that. See, I didn't yell this time. I didn't go woo, baby. The moist critical thing. But, you know, every single time I get that, I get very excited. Hopefully I don't have what happened last time with the, my controller, like, disconnecting and me losing audio. That was a nightmare to go and edit. Hello, Annie. Open your eyes. Do something. Like the meme. Oh, wait.
Hey! Sorry, sir. You could talk to her all day long, but you're not allowed to talk.
We haven't seen Hitch in a while.
No, it's not what you
Notice
think.
how did they glue the wood there?
Can be transferred between members of the 9 Titans like us through physical contact. So I wasn't trying to do anything inappropriate to her just now, I promise.
Oh.
I just thought I should give it a try to see if I could discover anything.
Why is Armin so...
Well, you are a boy at that age. I bet you'd like to do all kinds of discovering with Annie if you could.
Jesus.
Okay,
He's blushing.
I'm really sorry. Please don't ban me from coming back, Hitch.
Does he love Annie or something?
Bored out of her mind if she only had me to talk to her.
What do you mean? How do you know she can even hear you?
This is kind of annoying, though.
We all just talk to...
How is she this popular when all she does is sleep?
Is that like pointed at the audience? Also, you're not gonna hear any audio right now. Also, if anything's ever quiet during the video, that's because I played music and that video got blocked when the first time I tried to upload the video. Headphones really help as well. Also, I can't show the entire thing, and I do react to dub, just so we don't have a bunch of languages going on and having to read while also having to talk, and meanwhile listening to Japanese. It's just a lot less complicated to do it this way. But hey, Attack on Titan is so good. But as soon as I'm done with Attack on Titan, I'm jumping into My Hero Academia season 6. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing 2 of those a week, or I'm going to be doing 1 of those and 1 of Demon Slayer. I don't know. I'm really excited to watch both because I loved My Hero Academia. I loved Demon Slayer. I rave about Demon Slayer all the time. I think I mentioned Demon Slayer every single time to at least one of my friends, which is weird because I don't have that many friends. But I talk about Demon Slayer a lot because it's so good. But so is Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is really, really good. Crazy how it started out as just like people inside a wall being attacked by Titans and having no idea that there was a world outside of there. But also, I had the idea that, are they going to bring back the brainwashing thing? And they're going to brainwash, like, Gabi to forget her brainwashing or erase her memory of the brainwashing? I don't know. I think that's possible. I think that could happen. Episode 71, got the Evgeny Malkin number.
There isn't that much to talk about when it comes to your crush.
Crush?
But have you been keeping up with the news these past few days?
No.
No.
Read this.
Okay. Bold of you to assume I know how to read.
The military continues to cling to power
Huh?
through the wrongful detainment of Eren Yeager. People are really starting to distrust them.
Are they reading
I'm not sure
left or right? Or the
the
books like that?
Because
Because Japan?
In their defense, it's not like we can go public about Zeke and the rumbling right now.
Oh, yeah.
No one can save Eldia except Jaeger!
Bro.
People were defending Jaeger against
Oh, there's the signs. Okay. Does it? Does it now?
What's this?
A protest.
Apparently, there are protests like this outside every local military base.
God, that many military bases?
Hey, Hitch, lend us a hand, will ya?
A hand?
Oh, crap. Guess I've got work to do. Armin!
Oh, there's Mikasa. I feel like there's something in my eye.
You are.
Ah.
Glad to see you made it in.
Yeah, we need to make use of this.
They have
time while
ODM
we
gear,
have
can they
it.
just fly in?
Let's go.
Also, I like how ODM gear is so difficult that, like, civilians couldn't get their hands on it and
What are those kids doing
Do
here
it.
at HQ?
up to no good, I bet.
Okay, yes. I did meet with Eren that day.
Oh.
Okay.
I apologize for hiding that fact until
Pixis leak, yes, a date.
it's proof enough that you were justified in detaining the volunteers.
How very kind of you to own up to it.
Okay.
This is through no fault of yours, but you don't know what the world is like.
That's true.
It seemed to me that you would keep waiting to make a decision until it was too late.
Decision paralysis.
And
We
it was
love
clear
that.
Eren had similar concerns.
Oh.
I see. So that's when you told Eren to attack Marley alone, so as
Did
to
he really
coerce
attack?
the military into taking
Oh,
action.
yeah, obviously.
I wasn't quite that seditious, although I did tell him that the military government was due for a wake-up call.
That's all you told him?
That's
Why
it.
take the risk of meeting Eren in secret without
Why was it-
attempting to lay out some kind of concrete plan?
It was in secret.
Was it really that much of a risk?
Because as a former soldier of Marley, I realized that I was in no position to request even a public meeting.
That's
so you
true.
understood that you were gambling with our trust, but the risk turned
Yeah.
out to be well worth it.
Yeah?
Because it let you manipulate Eren into following Zeke's plan.
What would be
Manipulate.
the point in manipulating him? I only wanted one thing, for Eren Yeager to know who I was.
Oh, so you're obsessed. Oh, yeah, okay. Someone tell Mikasa you'll be dead by the day. The end of the day, just dead. Just
No.
not gonna make it.
That's not all.
Maybe it's
We
not all.
wanted Eren's founding titan to crush Marley into dust.
What about the rest of the
And it
world?
worked. Eren stood up for his principles and brutalized Marley just as we had hoped.
I mean, they declared war first.
Actually, he went even further.
They started it.
Eren
But I don't
answered
think
our
it's seen
prayers
that.
for retribution with a divine fury that we had never dared to dream of.
And
the
you
fact
took
that
away
he
their
was
biggest
capable of
weapon.
Such an achievement is proof that he carries the founding titan. Commander Pixis, do you understand what's unfolding right now before our very eyes?
Not really.
We are witnessing a truly decisive
Oh,
moment.
really?
Master.
Are we? I'm
There's
tired of living through
too
once in a
much
lifetime
that will shape
opportunity,
our whole
once in a
world.
lifetime
To be
events, you
honest
know?
with I just want to have a decent view of the action.
Oh, you're crazy.
It almost sounds like the main reason you met Eren was to slake your curiosity.
I suppose
Maybe.
that's right. For what it's worth,
She is kind
I
of
didn't
unhinged.
tell any other volunteers what I was up to.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure that you must see my deception as a betrayal. And it's
I
true
mean,
that
it
my
is.
actions were reckless. But it's
It
also
could have gone
true
wrong.
that I was acting in Eldia's best interest.
I'd certainly like to believe you.
What is that book?
Towards that end, you'll need to recount everything that you and Eren talked about.
Okay.
But first, a word of advice about telling a lie.
What do you mean?
To make it good, you need to mix in at least a pinch of the truth.
Well, or you could just not lie to begin with. Because I don't lie, ever. Because why, you know? Just lies lead to more lies. I remember when Jon Snow said that, and I was like, oh my god, he's reading my mind.
Doubt us after all this time.
Been saying that for years.
I thought we were comrades.
Are you
We spent
comrades?
3 years sweating beside you to build the railway and trade systems that this island needed. Your people are prospering because of us. We gave Eldia everything we had, Hanji.
It's still
I'm so
a risk.
sorry. When we first opened our railway 10 months ago, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Who is this dude eating the apple?
We
That's Sir
swore to
Isaac
fight for
Newton?
Eldia's future.
Is he gonna
We
discover
meant every
gravity?
word. Hanji, what's the
What is
matter with
Hanji
you?
doing? Hanji, what are you doing? What's Hanji doing?
Yelena went behind the military's back and met with Eren in secret?
Oh.
Seriously?
Oh, so
You
that's
give me
he's
your
explaining
word, but
that.
she didn't tell you.
She never so much as dropped a hint. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your surprise seems to be completely sincere.
Oh,
To me, at
okay.
any rate.
She just snapped back into it.
You aren't saying that you can't believe she would do it. And based off that, I think you must know that it's in character for her.
Yes. Which means that she is a
Exactly,
risk.
no.
We may have approached it.
This is the same person that
but
shot her
Yelena has
captain.
definitely given us a
Remember?
reason to detain the volunteers. Now, I need you to tell me everything you do know about her, for the sake of our future.
My understanding is that it was Yelena who first recruited the volunteers.
I'm guessing the dude
People
in the
were
tree is
doubtful
probably
of
his,
who
like,
were,
guard or something.
So things didn't go so well at first. More than once, Yelena proved her loyalty to us and to Zeke. By getting her hands dirty. Any Marleyan who doubted us met with an untimely death. Even when there were friends who ate and slept beside us. We overcame those losses by telling ourselves it was for the sake of the
So she is unhinged.
Stole from us.
She just kills people. Anybody that opposes her, she kills.
Yelena's always argued for Marleyan rights here. She convinced us to let Marleyan prisoners have jobs. You make it sound like Yelena used to be merciless to Marleyans.
But now she... Yeah, why would that change?
Right. Please come with me, Onyon Capone. I need your help.
I'm not going to know how to pronounce his name. I'm never going to call him that name because that's a name. What's going on, Zachary?
I hear Hanji's been roaming all over the place.
They'd be protesting even further if they knew what you did to captives.
Into a few leads we dug up.
I know. I gave the commander permission to take one of the detained volunteers, but I'm afraid that I can't give you two permission to meet EREN.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Why not, sir?
Because we've just confirmed that EREN communicated with the volunteers in secret.
Yep.
This is likely what incited him to attack Marley.
Yep.
It's certainly something he kept quiet about leading up to the
And didn't tell them, so...
We're currently in the midst of an investigation to see what all was said and who all was involved in
Thing is, if EREN wanted to break out, he could.
EREN has maintained his silence ever since these facts were brought to light. Furthermore, we're still completely in the dark about what he did during his time alone in Marley.
How long was he there? I don't know how long he was there.
I'm sorry to say that we believe that EREN is being manipulated by Zeke.
Ooh,
I wouldn't have shared
but you can't get rid of Zeke
if you or anyone else. So I'll ask that you keep them to yourselves.
What is that chair? It's a weird looking chair.
You really think that EREN would...
So what now? What'll you do with him?
Y'all can't do anything to him.
Is that...
What is that chair?
Oh, it's nothing. There was nowhere else to store the thing, so
What
I had some recruits bring it up here.
What is it?
Please hear me out, sir. We've known EREN ever since we were kids.
Hey, I
If he
remember when you
refuses to
died.
talk to you, that's all the more reason to send us in. I know there's no guarantee that we can get him to tell us the truth, but there isn't any harm
There's a better
in trying,
chance.
right?
Yeah, but they also may not trust them.
The situation is too delicate right now. This conversation's over.
That's his way of saying, hey, I also don't trust you.
Why? You're right that there'd be no harm in letting us talk to him. So why would he forbid it?
Because I don't trust you.
If I had to venture a guess, it would be that the military has already decided he's a lost cause.
That's possible, yeah. Or a risk, at least. Well, I mean, he is a risk. Who are those people? Military police?
If I'm right about that, then they're probably looking at candidates to replace him with.
I'll listen through the door.
You're gonna try to kill him?
Hold on, Mikasa, you can't.
Hey, you can.
They're not gonna catch me.
What if they do?
You know that, and we can't afford to take the risk.
We can't afford not to take that risk.
I mean, go
We need to
AWOL.
find out what the military
You're the
plan.
Colossal Titan and
No
an
matter
Ackerman.
What happens? I won't let EREN be.
Oh my god! I was like, oh, are they gonna kill Zachary? I thought they were just gonna like assassinate him quietly and maybe frame Mikasa and Armin. Also, Armin just saved Mikasa's life because if she would have go listen to the door, she would be dead. Wow. That explosion was a paid actor because that landed just perfectly.
I'm fine.
Oh no! Put out the fire! Quick, what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, at least the building's stone.
Hey, are you two all right?
Are they gonna frame them? Are they gonna blame them?
Premier's office just exploded. Has anyone seen him?
Yeah, y'all see him. Is he half?
Give your hearts and soul! Our anger's finally reached them! The time has come for us to fight!
Oh.
I'll fight right beside you!
What do you mean fight? Do any of y'all know how to use ODM gear? Any of you? I don't think y'all really have any soldiers that are retired ever. What are y'all gonna do? Meanwhile, the building burns. But were they actually looking at candidates?
Zachary had his custom chair brought to his room today. We believe that whoever delivered the chair must
Put
have planted
explosives.
a bomb in it. In addition to the Premier himself, the explosion killed 3 soldiers. We don't know who was behind.
Did somebody sit down in it? Because there were two chairs.
One of the
That was the third chair.
House arrest. And Onyan Capone here was with me all day.
Then can you think of anyone else who might have been responsible?
Was that somebody trying to kill Zeke or Eren?
Brought the chair to his office.
Where were these recruits
Or did it break Eren out?
Told us what branch they were with.
Like somebody sat down and exploded?
As Mikasa and I were heading to his room for our appointment, we happened to notice a group of recruits leaving HQ in a rush.
Ooh.
And those recruits were scouts.
Oh, his face just lit up.
Speaking of your regiment, I hear that a few of you scouts were arrested and charged with leaking information about Eren to the
Oh,
public.
yeah. I mean, that happened.
Urgent news! Eren Yeager escaped! He broke out of his underground cell!
What? Did he really need the distraction to do that?
Yes, sir! Hurry! There's no time to spare!
Is this part of the plan?
What's going on right now?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is going on right now? I mean, yeah, Eren could break out at any moment. Why did he wait until Zachary died? That just looks real bad. Oh my god. Eren has started his own militia? Is this a cult? It's starting to feel like a cult. It's really starting to feel like a cult.
Quite the crowd. Miss everyone? In addition
And
to our
Flock.
comrades here, we have many who are still within the military.
Still
Such as
within?
the soldiers who killed Dallas Zachary with a bomb.
Zachary's dead. Okay.
No one can save the Eldian Empire. No one but you.
Why? What makes you think that? Also loud music.
It's okay, Mikasa. Eren will understand.
I don't know if Eren will
If you
understand.
just talk to him, then he'll understand.
I don't know if that. I'm not sure about that. What is...
Go find out where they're keeping Zeke.
Oh, now they're going to try to break Zeke out, and then him and Zeke are going to use the power of the coordinate, and because Zeke can shift, and... does Zeke have kids?
Flock
Zeke
Forster
needs
and
to have
his
kids.
cohorts have vanished from prison, along with some 100 soldiers and guards.
100 soldiers
It's
and
apparent
guards?
that they planned for this mass desertion to match the timing of Eren's escape.
It wasn't just
And for
Eren
the
escaping,
record,
it
I
was
have no
them
doubt that
escaping.
They perpetrated the Premier's murder. This group needs a name. From this point on, let us
What do they
refer
call
to
'em?
these anti-military insurgents as the Jaegerists.
Jaegerist?
I can think of no one better than Commander Hanji to tell us their goal.
In the short term,
Why?
their goal is to ensure that Eren meets with his brother. And in the long term, they intend to reform the military with Eren at its head.
Yeah,
They
isn't
demonstrated
Levi
their
with
resolve
Zeke?
by way of assassinating our premier. It's
Oh,
obvious
so where's
what
the story
provoked
at?
them to act
Oh,
as
she's
they
pregnant.
have. They
I don't know
must
if
have
she's in
learned
here.
about the military's plan to transfer the founder, even though you kept it secret from us scouts.
Oh,
Only because we knew exactly what would happen if we did tell you.
yeah, which is
In
this.
any
So they
case,
were going to replace him.
Many of these Jaegerists are from the Scouts. How will you take responsibility for their actions, Hanji?
Why would she
I'm
take
willing to
responsibility?
accept any punishment, but I won't resign from my post.
Yeah, no,
that would
piss
be
off.
the height of irresponsibility. And there's a lot.
Also, I
we
like
don't
how the
know
main
yet.
group's there.
These Jaegerists could have members hiding anywhere
Yep.
in any branch.
That's quite true. In fact, I might be looking at some now. Perhaps one of you will turn out to be a suicide bomber.
Please.
A suicide
Don't
bomber,
be
Jesus.
ridiculous, Rogue.
We've been played for fools once. So why should
Meanwhile,
we trust you
the
now?
He's Through
Until
people
the
are
scouts
just
prove
watching this.
themselves, They must be contained.
That's enough.
I wonder if
Remember
they're
that
gonna
we have a
blame
guest here.
Armin
And even if that weren't the
and
case, this is
Mikasa.
no time to be bickering amongst ourselves. Hanji,
Like, can't trust
how many
them.
soldiers know where Zeke is confined?
Captain Levi is guarding him with an escort of 30 soldiers.
But how many people know
And
where
there are
they're
3
at?
soldiers who deliver supplies to them. And aside from myself, that's it.
Please have those 3 brought here. Nile,
Go find
is the
Okay,
Queen's
yeah, they would
residence
know that.
secure?
Its location is a well-kept secret.
Good.
I'll look into it anyway.
We know what Eren
No
wants.
one's gonna
He'll
touch
seek out
Astoria.
Zeke first, and Historia if
Right?
that fails. So we must keep both of them out of his reach at all costs.
I guess because she has
Excuse me, sir. You're our most senior
the
commander.
royal blood.
So now that the premier has been assassinated, the only person who can lead us is you. What kind of strategy do you think we should adopt right now?
Field promotion, I guess.
Well, it seems to me they've got us beat. So I was
Okay.
thinking we'd surrender.
Makes sense.
Against enemies mixed within our ranks, we have no other recourse.
They'll rip
Even
you
if
apart.
we did somehow manage to smoke all of them out, imagine how much blood we would have to spill.
He
We
has
don't
a
have the
point.
time or the
I thought he was
knowledge to waste
joking.
on such folly. It's the decisions we made as leaders that caused these soldiers to desert us.
Yes.
That's what brought about our defeat.
But sir, you can't actually intend to
Who
bow
are
down
you?
to the people who murdered the premier.
I knew Zachary for many years. To live and die by revolution is something that I think he would have wanted.
Yeah, instead of a Titan.
And regardless, I don't think that any of the 4 soldiers who were killed would have wanted their deaths to be the cause of Eldia's downfall.
True.
So instead, you want us to give in and submit to the Jaeger brothers?
No, not entirely.
Yeah.
We'll use Zeke's location to negotiate with Eren and trust him to accept that he has other enemies.
Will Eren even meet with you? I guess he would. I mean, he knows his position.
Stake Eldia's survival on a test run of the rumbling. However, we will not bring up the subject of how our leader was murdered. We'll look past it.
Wow.
If that is the price of saving hundreds or even thousands of our comrades.
They don't really like this idea, but I mean, he makes a lot of sense.
Then we'll pay it.
Nobody likes the idea of this.
We've talked quite enough. Now get to work.
Yes, Commander!
Commander Pixis.
Please forgive that unseemly display, Lady Azumabito.
It's fine.
Also, she's still alive? Every nation goes through this?
I can't guarantee your safety right now. Until we're able to settle this matter, I suggest that you wait at the port.
At the port?
We sincerely hope for a swift end to this turmoil and for Eldia's victory.
They're in on it. They're in on it.
Please.
I feel like they want to rip them apart.
Don't hesitate to make for our ship.
I'm grateful to you for offering.
I feel like they want to rip them apart for their resources.
That being said, I see myself as
greed, you know.
I want to fight for the future of the place where I was born and raised. So please don't worry about me.
Oh, she said forget about you. She said forget about Hizaru.
Reason we crossed the sea to come to this place.
Okay, then leave.
For our resources.
Boom. Mikasa
So
called her out.
Stay open to trade. You don't care who leads this nation.
Exactly.
You just need the rumbling to succeed, right?
That's true.
Uh-huh.
If the promise of the rumbling turns out to be an empty one, Hizaru will say our clan acted alone and hang us out to dry. Our investments will amount to nothing.
Yep.
And the Azumabitos will succumb to our debts.
Sounds like one more reason that I shouldn't rely on you.
The Azumabito clan had no choice but to adapt to these turbulent times. But as a result, our prestige has been reduced to the point where we're now derided as a pack of wretched, money-grubbing vixens.
Money-grubbing vixens. Wow.
We haven't lost our pride as a clan any more than your mother had when she engraved our crest into your wrist.
I mean, I'm not sure if she did. I'm pretty sure you were like embroidering it. But they didn't know how the significance of that.
We're working with Eren even though he killed the premier?
Hey, nobody knows if he was behind that or not.
Yeah, we don't know. The horses are spies.
As it is.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure whose side you're on. Care to tell us?
Armin and I were there when the bomb went off. We almost got killed by the blast.
Yeah, you almost died.
Enough. Like Commander
But also, it
said,
could be us planted
no
there.
time to fight
you know?
ourselves.
What do you think of his plan? Would you really be comfortable in trusting all our fates to Eren and Zeke?
No.
You might not have a
This
choice.
doesn't feel right.
They're too strong.
Zeke and Yelena knew that they would never be free of suspicion, so they came up with an insurance plan.
What is he?
And now we're watching it pay out. Our best bet is to
Did they
assume
need to do
they
that?
have more
I guess because they're going to kill
contingencies
Eren, they had no choice. They forced their hand.
Let's focus on figuring out what Zeke plans to do next, before he makes even bigger fools of us than he has.
Historia is
If it
definitely
turns out that I'm getting worked up over nothing,
target.
that'll be a welcome relief.
No, there's definitely.
Do you have any leads in mind?
I noticed that Yelena secured work for Marleyan prisoners in a lot of strange places.
Which is
One
why.
example would be restaurants.
This building's so big.
Oh, and that's. Remember the.
Neither have I.
Care to try some of the wine from Nicolo?
All ready for some fancy dining? Yeah.
Oh no. Also loud music. Hope this isn't, you know, really quiet right now, but if it is, it's YouTube. That they're in a hurry. They're booking it through town.
Always rushing off somewhere.
Yep. Who was that? I don't know who that was. Who was that? I don't know what character that was. But this was episode 12. It is called Guides. Next episode is going to be Children of the Forest. Gabi and Falco are, I guess they're going to be a part of that dinner that Nicolo is serving. I don't know. Is Nicolo going to... No, Nicolo wouldn't kill Sasha's family after, like, while mourning. Yeah, no, right? There's no way. And then maybe Gabi's going to realize that it was Sasha that... Like, they're going to be attending a kind of, like, in-memory meal for someone that Gabi killed, and Gabi's going to realize it. It's going to be really, really rough. I'm looking forward to that episode. It'll be out, what, on Friday? Patrons get it on Thursday. I hope that you're subscribed to some of my future videos. I do read every single comment, so leave some down below. I hope you have one for us today. Hopefully I made the time a little bit better. But until next video, take care. Cue the music.